Hey y'all, we back up in this thing. Welcome to Mind Openers. Thank you guys for coming. If you can hear me, put a purple heart in the chat. How my jewels doing tonight? I'm so glad to see you. Okay, I see some purple hearts. Okay, that's good. So I see y'all started answering the question. Okay, Angela, like you some R&B, gospel, and jazz. Yeah, jazz is nice, definitely. R&B, Shalita. Yeah, I know you love your dusties and your blues, baby. Yes. Yeah, baby D. R&B, gospel, and hip hop. That's what I'm talking about with your dancer. But yeah, I know you like you some hip hop, gospel, blues, then R&B. Yep, man. Yep, I know that. And mine's is neo soul, old school rap, blues. I like them all, but I'm only asking for three. So I want to thank everybody for coming back for another episode of Mind Openers. I'm so glad to see y'all. I almost didn't make it, but I'm here. I stuck true to it. I've been sick for the past week, so you might see me wiping my nose. Well, y'all saw me wiping my nose before then and didn't know that I was getting sick with the big C. But thank God for being double vaxxed and boosted. I'm here, and it kind of acted like a cold, which still ain't no fun. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. So I was down for about a week. Today, I was able to come out of isolation. So yeah, I still got to wear my mask around the house or if I go out or whatever, but no one's here but me at this point. So, yep. Thank you guys. I am okay. I'm doing better. Still got a little runny nose and a cough every now and then, but it ain't nothing I can't handle. You know what I'm saying? At least I ain't in the hospital, you know? So, yeah, I see we got We got my big sis Angela in the house. We got it's Meg in the house. Baby D, hey sis. Shalita, hey. Let's see. We got Trudy Lee from CT in the house. Hey, it's Marcus. Welcome to Mind Openers. Thank you for stopping in. Thank all of you guys for stopping in. Now, today's topic is going to be mental health. Yes, we're going to be talking about mental health today. Okay? And we all know that this topic is very important, and it also can go a long way, and pretty much all of us have experienced this either with ourselves or a family member, friend, or even in a work environment. Me, myself, I'm retired from mental health, 20 years in the mental health field, working with patients with schizophrenia, bipolar, psychosis, even down to patients who had just got released from prison for murders and stuff like that. So I've worked with them all when it comes to mental health. So I do have a lot of experience in that area. Also, in my own life, growing up, you know, family members, friends, people in the street, people you work with, undiagnosed people. You know what I'm talking about, right? Can y'all relate to that? Yeah, baby D got 15 years in mental health. Yeah, thank you, Trudy. Great topic. Yeah. But Marcus said, well, I'm depressed about how everyone is doing things in their lives. They have kids. They have great opportunity. Everyone but me. Well, I mean, I don't know what's going on in your life, but you know what I'm saying? Don't nothing kill a push but a try. You just got to keep trying. And if you are willing, if you know that you're depressed, then this may be the place for you today. So hey Michi. Y'all, this nose don't stop running, Lord Jesus. Okay, so a lot of people are born with mental health issues. Okay, and then some people accumulate mental health issues as they get older, or depending on the lifestyle that they live, the household they grow up in. A high stress household can give you anxiety, depression, getting whoopings, beatings. That can give you depression. Um, some people don't start to show signs till they're teenagers, and you wonder what happened to them. Schizophrenia, the onset of schizophrenia is 16 years old. So a child could be normal all their young life, and then as they become a teenager, they start to exhibit signs of mental illness, and you wonder where the heck did that come from? Because you was all right yesterday. Yeah, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and then all of a sudden it's like the wrong side of the bed is every day? We got to go see somebody, which is also another issue that I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So once I get done, whoever wants to come up, Shalita, this topic is Shalita, my sister in the chat. She wanted to talk about mental health tonight, so that's why we're on this topic. And yeah, I'm gonna bring her up in a little while. But what I was saying was, here's the link, Shalita. So click on this link and then come on backstage. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna bring you up on the panel. Hey Daddy. Thanks for coming. So yeah, like I was saying, I believe I was saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of us, don't believe in treating our children, getting them the help that they need, or we be in denial and stuff like that. Don't want to get the child counseling, or ain't nothing wrong with them, ain't nothing wrong, brushing it off as if things aren't serious. And then they eventually end up being serious. Okay. Then they start self-medicating with drugs and alcohol and things like that. It's that we just got to keep close attention and keep a close eye out on our children, as a young age. And if we see something ain't right, go get some counseling, go get some help. Even if it don't change them, at least you on the path of trying to figure out what's going on before it's too late and they too far gone. Because working in mental health, I've seen younger clients, 18 years old, 19 years old. Oh, po thing, sick. You hear me? Sick. Your mind is an organ, just like your heart, your lungs. You got to take care of it. If you don't take, just like you take medicine for your heart condition, you take medicine for your lung condition. You might have to take some medicine for your mind condition. You hear me? You might have to take some medicine for your mind. And if you do, that's fine. Take it. But it's a stigma behind it. People don't want to, don't want to seek counseling, don't want to take medication. You know. What Marcus say, when the right person comes along, you'll find some people are in relationship and are not happy. Oh, that's baby D talking to Marcus. Whew, y'all forgive me, COVID's still in my head. Yeah, Marcus, what do you say? Well, I just wish I have a girlfriend, because some of my friends have girlfriends and now they're married. Well, you can't focus on what other people are doing. You got to make sure that you mentally okay, because you already said that you were depressed. Now, in order to have a successful relationship, if you are already feeling depressed and things like that, maybe you need to go and seek somebody or try to work on your depression first before you get into a relationship, so that you can give that relationship the best chance of working. But going into a relationship broken is not going to do anything but break the relationship. Okay. And I know that from experience. Okay. Good. You got you a therapist. That's right. That's right. And you go see your therapist. Exactly. That you putting in the work. Okay, we got Shalika backstage. So I'm about to bring sis up. I just wanted to start off with that intro so we all know what we're talking about tonight. Let me pull her up. Okay, we got Shalika backstage. Hey, sister. Hey, my sister. Yeah, come on, girl. I know you got a lot to say, because you be in that you be in that chat chatting away. So it's time now. It's time now. It's time to let your light shine.
I'm doing it from my iPhone because I'm supposed to be relaxing because I'm doing this stress thing in the morning. So I'm trying to stay relaxed and laid back, and so I'm doing it from my iPhone instead of the computer.
That's
So
cool,
yeah,
girl. No matter as long as you here.
my
I'm
thing
drinking
today
water,
was
girl, trying to keep my throat wet, so because once that cough come, it gets real.
right.
And if y'all see me blank off the screen for a minute, don't worry. I'm either blowing my nose or coughing.
So yeah,
I'll be
today
right back.
I want to talk about mental illness, not just mental illness, but mental illness in the Black community and how we overlook it because we don't
Okay.
want to be stigmatized and labeled as having a mental illness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so many, especially for us as parents, I feel like I have a child that's 20. How old is Martin? 24. 24.
I was gonna say, yeah, him and
And
Tay Tay the same age.
yeah, and the
Mm-hmm.
boy score high off the charts. Math reading. The boy is so smart. At 14,
Mm-hmm.
he built his own computer. Was
Yes.
and
Uh-huh.
in sixth grade he was scoring high school, college level in math and reading.
Yes, he
The boy was
was.
reading Greek mythology and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he has a social disorder,
Mm-hmm.
Asperger's,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and not Asperger's, but was it Asperger's? Hold on, I have to think about it
Yes, it
again.
was. I think that was, or did it start with a B?
No, it was As.
No, it
I
was.
have to
That's
think.
what it was. Asperger's. Yeah,
But yeah,
I believe
so
that's what it was.
I have to think. Yeah, I have to think. My mind, girl. So many things coming at me at one time today. But
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to label him as having a mental ill. I didn't want my child to be like, "Oh, your kid got this disease. You something wrong with your kid."
Uh
And
huh.
I did not get him the help he needed
Mm-hmm.
when we first started noticing things, when he started
Mm-hmm.
withdrawing in himself and not communicating and not want
Mm-hmm.
to, go outside and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
come now, he's 24, where he basically lives in his room.
Mm-hmm. Until I come over.
Yeah, he don't have he don't have friends. He
Mm-hmm.
don't so he Queen, he don't socialize like that
You was about to call me
unless
my nickname. I heard you.
yeah, unless you break into that circle, his inner, then he'll communicate with you. But he's not a big communicator, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just not what a normal 24-year-old, I think, in my mind, would be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because I did not want to label him, and I did not get the help he needed in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, and now it's further up the road, and he's resisting the help
Mm-hmm.
that he needs.
Uh-huh.
So
And I
now,
know that, and because I was around,
yeah,
and then I don't think you or I or us, none of us really paid attention to it when they were younger because they all played with each other.
right,
You know what I'm saying? All our kids, we had them Halloween parties together.
yeah,
All they were always birthday parties together.
yeah,
Took them to the park together. So it's like we never really noticed, and it didn't really show when our kids was around because he was used to our kids.
right, right. And I overlooked it, and now I'm sitting back regretting.
Sure, excuse me,
And
Shalita. Sure, Nicole. Diamond, you can join. I'm gonna post the link again. Come on backstage.
yeah, and now I feel like I failed as a mother because he's suffering right now, and I'm trying to break through and get him. Like, I know now, I'm smarter now, I'm wiser now, I'm more educated now, and I want to get the help he needs, but he's not receiving it. He don't want to. He's not ready to receive it. He's still
Mm-hmm,
back there in his bubble, and now is you know, with mental illness, we pick up addictions, either food,
mm-hmm,
drugs, alcohol. It's some kind of addiction. Porn. It could be any addiction. You pick up addiction, and the addiction is eating. And
mm-hmm.
now in my mind, I'm scared for him, not only his mental health, but also hello. But I'm also
Hi.
scared of his
Hi,
physical health.
Diamond. Give me one
Hey.
second. Let Shalita finish her. Okay.
I'm
Thank
scared
you
for
for
his.
coming.
I'm scared for the physical health because of the weight gain. And now I'm trying to control what I bring into the house and
Mm-hmm,
what was accessible to him, so I can
mm-hmm,
try to help with the weight gain. But now we're noticing overeating with, even if it's the healthiest food, you can still overeat and overdo things.
mm-hmm.
So I think like
True.
some of us as black people,
Me too.
we overlook the first signs because we don't want to label our children, because in the black community, oh, you crazy if you go see a psychiatrist. You
Mm-hmm,
crazy if you get to take antidepressants. Something is wrong with you. And
mm-hmm.
not something that's just wrong with you, but as a parent you feel like you failed because your child has an issue.
And that's another thing, people raising a child who's different or has some issues that need to be addressed. Sometimes that can cause depression in the parent as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like a ripple effect. It's
Yeah.
not only the child, now the parent is depressed because there's something going on with the child that hasn't been addressed, or I don't know how to address it,
Yes.
you know. So yeah.
And I found myself doing it a lot where I feel like I couldn't address the issue. So I used to have a drink. Oh, I need to get a drink. Get away from it. And you know what? Now I think I am getting more healthier, not
Mhm,
just for the like physical health, but healthier in the mind. Because
mhm,
now I don't look for the bottle for the answers, because the bottle is not the problem's still going to be there. Even
True.
when I get to the part, we're still gonna be there.
Yep. When
So
you
now
wake
I'm
up
trying to,
from that drunk, that problem
yeah,
still gonna be right there.
yeah. So now I'm trying to face it head on.
Hmm. Now, is he willing to go see anybody? Because
No,
it has went on for a long time, and sad to say that a lot of times, a lot of times it as the person get older and an adult, it may not change. You know
right
what I'm
now
saying? They may be set in that way unless they are willing to go and seek
that's the thing. You
therapy.
have to be willing, and now it's no willing. We went, and it was just a staring competition.
Right. I'm gonna open the chat up for questions in a little while, you guys. Yeah. He if he will have to be willing to go see somebody, but don't stop
Oh, I'm
asking and
not.
don't stop. Right.
Right, you can't give up.
Hmm. Because I actually noticed, like when I was come over and he come out, he's smiling and stuff. Like even though I know he's known me since he was little, but that's something that had changed because he used to just be in his rooms, as a younger adult.
Yeah,
But he started coming out and giving me my hug and stuff like that. Even though
yeah.
I'm a little aggressive, but come here, boy. So it's like I won't
And
take
it's
no
sad
for an
because
answer.
when people see him, they think like, oh, this is a big old mean, and he's just a big teddy bear.
Yeah. But they'll think he mean, but he's definitely not.
Yeah.
So I got Diamond up here. I'm gonna come back to you, Shalita. Let's see what Diamond has to say for us tonight. Hi, Diamond.
Hi, Diamond.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to Mind Openers. Thank you for coming.
Yep.
So, what would you like to share with us tonight? Okay, Trudy. Hey, Tara.
I have weight gain.
You
It's
guys are
hard.
welcome to come up on the stage on the panel. I'm sorry, I can have up to 10 people up here. So whoever want to come up and share something, we're here to learn and teach and have a little fun too. A little laughter. I got to give me a laugh in. But yeah,
I have problems gaining weight.
you got problems gaining weight. Do you have a disorder?
Yeah, I have ADHD.
You have ADHD.
I have ADHD, Asperger's syndrome, and autism.
So you have Alzheimer's. She got Alzheimer's, Shalita,
I heard her.
and you got autism too. So how do you deal with all three of those? Because all
It's
three of them
hard.
has different symptoms.
It's hard.
I'm sure.
People look
I
at me
can
different, like,
imagine.
oh, that autism girl can't date nobody. I'm like, say what?
But do the Alzheimer do that affect your social life? Because you appear to be quite social, right? I was gonna say because
No,
I've
no,
seen you on other panels before,
yeah,
so you
no,
don't mind getting up on the screen.
no.
Yeah,
I'm not no problem with it. No.
yeah. So what kind of
And so
effects do
you
you
say
get
it
from
doesn't cause you a
Alzheimer's?
problem with
The
your
only
social
problem
life?
I have is gain weight. Because the doctor said if you don't gain weight, you'll be in a hospital with the feeding tube down your throat.
Oh,
So Shalita, is that something either you gain weight or lose weight, or is that?
it depends on the
Yeah.
spectrum. It depends on your spectrum of it.
Oh, okay.
My
And
weight gaining problem is
What you
the
say?
doctor when the doctor diagnosed me right with autism, he said your metabolism is going to be higher than normal. It's going to be lower. It's going to be higher than normal.
So what do you deal with the autism?
People look at me different.
Hmm.
oh,
Hmm. So how old
oh,
are you, may
And
I ask? How old are
I'm
you?
skinny. I'm skinny. I'm like 80 pounds.
You're 80 pounds. How old are you?
21.
21.
but
Okay.
you know
I
what?
graduated.
Sometimes people.
I graduated from high school.
What you say, Shalita?
I was just thinking when she said people look at her funny. When we was younger, we did so many stupid things, teasing
Hmm.
people, and it was all because we was hurt on the inside sometimes. And now my heart goes out to people who are different and who has any kind of I don't want to call it a disability because it's not a disability, who
I
are
don't know.
different. And my heart goes out to them. And you are beautiful. Don't let nobody don't you can't let people. I know sometimes we do worry about what people think of us, but long
Mhm.
as you know you're loved and know that you're beautiful, you
Mhm.
can't. Don't worry about what nobody else thinking. Don't worry about how nobody else look at you.
Mhm. Hey, sister. We got baby D in
Baby
Hey,
D.
the house.
hi,
Hey.
Sneaker. Hey, Diamond.
Hi.
So,
Diamond,
Diamond,
how
with your
old are you?
ADHD, how does
Hold
that
on,
affect
lady.
you?
Hold on. Hold
Okay.
on. Y'all, my sister's talking to me. I can't even understand you. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna mute you for a second. Okay. Hey, baby D.
Hey, sister. Hey.
You
Hi,
got something you want to
everyone.
share with us tonight?
Well, I wanted to ask the young lady. I was asking how old she was
Okay. When she
and
come, I
how
think
has
she's
it
back now.
how
Let
has
me
it
take off mute.
affected her.
Okay, there she is. Diamond, baby D got some questions for you.
Diamond, how old are you?
Okay, there she is. Diamond, can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Baby D got some
21.
questions for you.
I'm 21. I'm going to be 22 in May.
So after high school, what have you
Shalita,
went to
that's your
college
phone
or
on?
taken any classes?
That was the TV. I was trying to see if I could put it up on the TV and do it
After high
live.
school, I
Oh,
didn't do anything. I just didn't walk out of the house or anything without my parents. I didn't walk out of the house or anything because I know I get make fun of.
So you've isolated yourself since graduating high school.
Yes. Yes.
So basically, social media is your outlet. That's where you have your
Yes.
friends and stuff at.
Yes. I have
do you
Instagram.
see a therapist?
I tried therapy and it didn't help me
Well, how long did you try it?
a lot of times. And they called DIFUS on my parents. So yeah,
They call what?
DIFUS on my
What
parents.
Oh,
what is that?
DIFUS like they come out.
DCFS.
They want to
DCFS.
make sure you're safe.
Or when you
Oh.
was going to
So
therapy, they
when they
called
come
on your
out,
parents.
did they see that you were safe?
I told them like, see, I'm safe, I'm fine. See,
And then what happened after that?
nothing.
Because it's not fair that you don't get the help that you need.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So
Right. See, you
you
isolating
do.
yourself will only make things even worse because how many siblings do you have at home
Hey,
with you?
Miss Baylor.
I have two. I have two
Thank you for
siblings. I have two
coming.
sisters.
Okay, they're younger than you.
They're 3 and 5.
Oh,
One
you
goes
have
in
little siblings.
one goes in kindergarten and one goes in preschool on the bus.
Oh,
And she's also and Gabby,
okay.
my sister, she's also autism too.
Oh, wow. So it's stressful on your household too.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well, Diamond, I hope you find a great support group and always check in with
Yes.
us on Monday
I need
for
it. I just
anything.
need it. I was like,
And I hope
I
you,
need. I was like, I just
yeah.
need. I was like, right now, I need it. I don't know who I can come to right now at this point.
Well, it seems like you don't have a problem at all with expressing yourself, which is a
No.
good thing.
Yes.
And like Baby D say, you know where to come to on Mondays. At
Yeah.
7 o'clock, mind openers, we here for you.
Yes.
Come
Yeah.
to all your TTs and come let us know how you
Right.
doing, okay?
Come let your
Okay.
TTs
I
know.
have. I have Instagram. I have Instagram.
Okay. Well, we're on
Okay.
Instagram as well.
Well, we
You can
want to
check.
get you
You.
some physical contact with people. We want you to go out and
Yeah, you do.
have
You
the
do need
sun
some
on you.
physical contact.
I know.
Hmm.
I do go. I go out with friends. So we're church
Also, you do
friends.
have
Okay, so
friends
you
that
do
you go
have
out with.
friends.
Yeah, we're church friends. Church with the
That's
church.
good.
Well, you
That's
say
good.
that
That's a
like
good
they
place to have.
boring. You say,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. She's like church.
I've been sick. So
Oh, okay.
the
Oh,
cold.
okay.
So
Well,
yeah.
okay.
Just add me on. I need more followers on Instagram too. Just add me on Instagram.
Oh, okay, you should have
We'll
put your
drop your
Instagram on
link
your
in the chat.
I
yeah,
have.
put
Well,
your put
I don't drop my link. I don't drop my link. I don't drop my Instagram in the link.
no, I'm saying
But
on your StreamYard when you came up. You can put your name on. You put your name on there, but you should have put your next time. Just put your Instagram on there, so that when people come on, they see you, they know where to go follow you at.
It's the same name. My Instagram's the same name as this
Oh,
name.
oh, okay, okay, good,
Okay.
Diamond is
good.
Diamond. My
Hey,
Instagram.
Savvy.
This YouTube is Diamond Nicole Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I don't know why my stream is Diamond Gillen. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for
Okay.
coming up and sharing with us today.
You're welcome.
But don't go
Now,
I
anywhere. You know,
wanted to
we're still here for a little while.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, baby D.
tap in with Marcus, who was saying he was depressed because he didn't have a girlfriend and things like
Yeah.
that.
Marcus, are you
And
still
Marcus,
here?
who God got for you, baby, is for you. You can't live your life off other people's relationships. I don't know if you
mm-hmm.
saw lately the guy that killed his baby mother and killed himself, and then
Yeah, I
another
heard
dude
that.
not too
Ooh.
long ago killed his girlfriend, his wife, and then killed himself.
Ooh.
You know, relationships not all that it's cracked up to be.
No, it's not. No, it's
Really
not.
is not.
That's
I've been through that.
especially
I've been.
when that
I've
organ
been
ain't
through.
medicated.
I've been through a lot of relationships. I've been through a lot of them. It wasn't
Hmm.
fun for me.
Some people be in relationships and still be unhappy. You got to find your own inner peace. If you're not peaceful with
That's
you,
right.
can't nobody else come in and make you peaceful. If you don't
That's
love
right.
you, can't nobody come in and make you love yourself anymore. You have
That's
to
right.
start with you and build you up. I'm glad to see that you in therapy and that you are taking the steps that you need to take to heal you. You have to heal you first
That's
Yes.
before
right.
anybody can come into your life.
That's right.
And
Because
that's what
like
I
I
want.
said, if
Yeah.
you go into a relationship broken, you are gonna break that relationship.
Oh yeah.
It's already
It's
starting
only a
off on
matter
a
of
shaky
time.
foundation.
Right. It's only a matter of time.
If
All
the
that negative,
foundation not
all
strong,
that
the relationship is not going to be strong.
right, all that pain, all
Right,
that
that's what I'm
hurt,
saying. It's
all
already
that negative, all that is gonna break that relationship.
Yes.
You
That's like
know,
when you
you
leave a bad relationship and jump into another one. You're taking that baggage with you, and you're gonna automatically assume what happened in that last situation is gonna happen again.
Mm-hmm.
You
right.
have to just be free for a
I'm
minute
gonna need
and
you
get
to
to
go
know
put
you
that
and know what you like.
right. Go drop them bags off at that storage unit down the street. Don't bring them over here because I ain't got no space for them. You know what
Yes,
I'm
and
Hmm.
saying?
that's the main thing of finding help when you need help before it's too really too late. And
Mm-hmm.
I was doing research
I feel
off and
like
on
every
doing,
day
and I
that
left
you
my
wake
list
up
at
is
work.
still a
I'm so
new
sorry,
day.
it's on my
It's never
desk.
too late.
But it was talking about the 5 signs of depression, and it was saying mood swings, increased inability, stress, your eating
Hmm.
patterns and your sleeping patterns.
Sleeping patterns.
What else
Uh-huh.
was it? Okay, I know the stress, the eating,
Anxiety.
the sleeping,
Disassociating yourself.
a change, right? Changes, and it can cause depression. And it's like the 5 signs to look out for.
Mm-hmm. And
I mean,
especially
but
when you're
even
a
during
woman
this
of a certain
COVID
age.
time, a lot of people have struggled with depression during this time because,
Uh-huh.
just think about the lockdown. Some people was locked down at home by themselves. There was
Right.
no
That's
husband or
right.
wife. There was no children. There was no,
Right.
they was at home alone. So that
Exactly.
caused a lot of
Eh,
people to go into
Yep.
depression.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's
A
it's
new a
real.
new
It's real.
onset of depression. A
And
new
I think that
onset.
now that we are, as African Americans, are really learning the T word, therapy. It's
Yes.
Yes.
okay because
Yes.
we have PTSD. I mean, we can
Of
sit
course,
outside and hear
we was
gunshots
born with
and don't move.
PTSD. That's okay,
Right.
Diamond.
I mean, but that's something wrong. That you can sit there and hear gunshots and you don't even move. You just like, oh, okay, that was over there.
You're immune to it.
Yeah.
You
Unless
immune
it
to
get real
things.
close to you, then you like, oh wait, they right here.
Oh, right. They too
Right.
close. Oh, I saw
They
the
too
fire from the
close.
gun.
Right. Yep.
We have
Or you hear
PTSD.
things that
We are
happen.
automatically damaged.
Yep. Automatic. We was born with PTSD.
And so it took
You
when I
know.
first moved here to Madison, it was so different. It was so different from Chicago. And now it's like
Hmm.
Madison. We don't have we got crime, but it's not like Chicago crime. But it's getting there. Like we starting to see shootings a lot. But now it's like
Hmm.
at first when I left Chicago and moved here my first year here, I was always on guard, looking around like, oh, something is gonna happen. And then
Mm.
I got
Hmm.
relaxed. I got so
paranoid.
relaxed that when I
And now
came
you
back to
feel like you
Chicago,
got to
I
pull
felt
your
that like, oh
guard
my
back up.
God, how are people living like this? How are this is
Mm-hmm.
oh
Hmm.
my God, like I was not just living like that a couple of years before. And now I feel like it's getting more like that, more back how where we came from Chicago, and it's causing
Mm-hmm.
more stress and anxiety. Like I get paranoid and anxiety when a car is behind me for too long of a time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And it stresses me
Hmm.
out. In my mind, like, okay, is they following my car? My sister, my sister was just shot up. She was shot up 2 years ago. Her
Yeah,
car was shot
that
14
was
times
horrible.
with her two children in the car. On her
Yep.
way to drop the kids off
Mm.
to school and go to
First thing
work.
in the morning.
Man,
So
she
this is
don't
early
go
in the
out.
morning.
She don't hang out up here. She don't be in bars.
Nope.
The girl go to work, drop the kids off, grocery store, my house, back home. She don't hang out nothing like that. Somebody mistaken her car for somebody else and shot her car up with her children in her car. Where that
Mm-hmm.
girl is she's still having surgeries from her being shot, and her mind is affected by it.
Yeah,
Her
Yeah,
that's the
mind,
of
onset.
course.
That's right. That it affected her mental health.
yes,
She wasn't born
Like
with a mental
speaking
health
on that,
condition.
I feel like I feel like I don't want tinted windows on my car. I don't want nobody to think that I'm somebody else in a car and shoot my car up. It's certain
Mm-hmm.
things like that you have to think about. I don't want to sit in my car too long. I'm nervous when my son just started driving 2 years ago. I'm nervous for him to be out driving. Just just scared of
Mm-hmm.
and that's a sign of trauma. That's a sign of PTSD.
yes.
But we don't address that because for generations we was told to sweep it under the rug. Don't cry. How many people
And
was whooped and told don't
with
cry?
today day and time,
Shit,
as us
me.
black mothers, black mothers raising these young men, and our young men is out here in the streets, it adds stress on us, and we worry. We worry. It fucks with our mental because they
I mean,
gone too
just for
long.
any. I mean, it's just small thing. Like my son literally goes to work, come home, goes to my dad's house, come to my house. He may every now and then
But
go
you
visit
you
his
got
cousin.
anxiety
He
with that.
literally right. He literally doesn't. He really doesn't hang out. But even just him going to work and coming home, he gets
So
off at 4 or 5 o'clock in the
baby D,
morning.
if
Uh huh.
he does okay, your son go to work and he come home. Let's say one day he decide to detour his phone die out, and you don't have no way to get in touch with him.
I would lose
With
my mind.
that, you
I would
would it
lose
freak you out?
my mind. It would
And
freak
And
it's
me out.
see,
said that we have to be like that. It's like
Like
we
when my
are
son gets to work, he texts me and my mom. He texts us every day. I'm at work. I'm at work. And if like I may have talked to him and he may forget to send a text, my mother's on the phone. Did Davion go to work? You talk to Davion? Where you at? Well, it's like it's stressful. It's stressful
so
because I
uh,
know you're. I can honestly say you don't gang bang, you don't sell drugs, you have your
right.
license, you have your insurance. I can honestly say that, but it's not even just the people, the guys on the street. I worry about the police pulling him over just
Yeah.
because he'll be 21 Sunday, just because you're a young black man with no record and you come across a wrong police officer. And no, I'm not anti-police. My father's a retired Cook County sheriff. My stepfather's retiring from CPD in a week or two. So I'm not anti-police, but it's just I'm scared of the wrong place at the wrong time. That's what I'm scared of.
Now, Queen,
yes.
you was a social worker for many years at Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the things that we have to go through now it messes with us psychologically as
The things that
black
we're going
mothers?
say that again with being black
I said
mothers.
you was a social worker, so you know like all the things and you know most of the things. So us as black mothers, what we have to deal with now in today's time, do you think that messes with us psychologically?
Of course it does. We was already messed with. We was already messed up. You know what I'm saying? And then because you have to think about it, the stuff that's going on didn't just start going on. We've been going through this stuff when we
Mm-mm.
were teenagers. I remember being in drive-bys and stuff when I was young. And that's why I was so overprotective and stuff with my kids because I didn't want them to experience the same things that I did. And that's one of the reasons why I moved out of Chicago because I didn't want to raise my kids as
But
teenagers there
but even
because
then, back then, most of the people who was shot up were affiliated. You may say.
It was
Now
a
Right, but
it's
cold
more
but what
day.
I'm saying,
It was
I'm
children
cold.
who are in the house. Right, it was a cold on the street.
but
If I saw you with
what
your
I'm saying is
grandma,
that
I wasn't shooting.
what I'm saying is that it we already have been going through stuff like that. So now we're dealing with it on a whole nother level because it's like
Yeah,
everybody is going, grandmas, it's no order when it comes, and
cold.
it's
It's no
sad to
honor.
say,
It's none of that.
but it's the truth. Because you know what I'm saying, when you go back to the game banging and all of that type of stuff, it was law that you don't shoot in crowds. You don't shoot when kids is in the
Hmm.
street. If you want to shoot somebody, you walk up to them and you shoot them. You know what I'm saying? You don't just shoot anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Being in the projects years ago, if they was gonna start shooting, because they shoot around the buildings like it was a video game. But they
But
go run
they would tell
everybody in
all
the
y'all to
house.
go
They
in.
go to the park, tell everybody go in the house. They make you go in the house, and before they start, they shoot out. Now it's horrible. They shoot anywhere, everywhere. They
Like
don't
I've
care.
even talked to
They don't
older
value their lives or
postal
nobody
workers
else's.
who
These
said
kids is on
they
demon
worked a
time.
certain route so long. They worked a route so long that the game baker see them and tell them, "Don't deliver no mail today. We at war. Go on,
Right,
get back in your
right,
truck and go on about your
exactly.
business."
But see, they locked up the heads. Ain't no heads no more. See, that's the worst thing they could have did was lock up the heads because now everybody running wild. And I mean, if you want to keep it real, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because the gangs,
And they
all that
don't.
stuff ain't
These
going
kids
nowhere.
nowadays,
It ain't never gonna go nowhere.
they don't
You
believe
know what
it.
I'm saying? But
They
it
don't
was
believe in
more order.
tomorrow.
It was more order because it was considered an organization back
Do you
then.
think,
It's not an
okay,
organization anymore.
do you think like now with these younger boys and they have guns and they want to prove themselves, do you think it's mental illness with that? Like is like what I'm trying to
It's
say
a
is, do you think
Yeah,
because
I do think mental illness is
you could
definitely.
talk to a young person and they'll be like, if I make it to 21, I'm lucky.
They don't. They ready. They on demon time. These kids, for
They
one,
okay. They ready to die.
you have to think about the lifestyle that most of them have grown up in. They've grown up in poverty. They've grown up being abused. They raised themselves. They wasn't raised by their parents because the parents
And what
may
people
not
don't
be in the
understand,
home,
mental health
or
is
the
hereditary.
daddy dead or in jail. The mama, she trying to work or turn up. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't have no foundation. So they using drugs, they popping pills, drinking lean, all this shit, which ain't doing nothing but eating their brain up. So the
yes,
older they just messed up in the head. Their head is
yes,
gone.
yes,
That polar organ is woke out.
Mental
especially with
mental
the pill
illness is
popping,
hereditary.
especially with the pill.
It is
I'm sorry.
hereditary. And just think, us working in these mental health nursing homes, how many times have these patients that became pregnant by other mental health patients? So now you
Oh
got a
yeah,
double
Oh, many.
because mental
whammy.
mental illness usually skips a generation. It skips, like, okay, you may have mental illness, your sister may not, but your next sister may. It skips like that.
Right.
But if you got two parents with mental illness, it's we
The
all got
odds
a
go up.
chemical imbalance anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it
Right.
may
I mean,
take
that's
one little
like with
thing to
anything.
trigger and you snap off. You know what I'm saying?
now
It
you
may
know
take
what.
one thing
I
that
had a
triggers you.
patient say that she got pregnant. When she got pregnant, that triggered her mental illness. I had a patient say she
Oh,
started working as a CNA. That triggered her mental illness. Like they was fine. They was getting up, living a normal life. She got pregnant and ended up, now it's like it was like a switch. So you never know what it may be. Some people have traumatic stories. Their life was horrible. Some people have master's degrees and lived a good life and snap. I mean, so it's like you can't never really pinpoint it, but we have to get to the point where we see it, we recognize it, and we need to try to attack it. We need to
Right.
let
Once
go of
you
them
see
generational
something,
curses
if you see something, do something.
of leave it alone, don't worry about it.
If you see your
Put the
child is
paper in the
exhibiting
room in the back
something,
of the house.
if you see something has changed in your child or family member that you know that they use, just something ain't right, don't just be like, yeah, something wrong. I don't know what's wrong. No, don't just do that, because it could really be something
Mm-hmm.
serious. Like
And
Meg say that her and her sisters had a conversation with her mother regarding mental health, and that's something that they never talked about growing up because they wasn't allowed to. But
right.
now, but they knew that their mother had some mental health issues, but now they're able to communicate and stuff like that. And that's what we were saying, how back in the days it wasn't talked about. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you may know something going on, but nobody say nothing.
Yeah.
You don't want to be late. My son had a learning disability. The first thing my grandmother said was, "Don't let them label him."
Yeah.
But how is he
Yeah.
gonna get the help he
How is
needs
he
if
gonna
I
get the
don't
help he
push him
needs?
through?
That's right.
Luckily, he had a good teacher that caught it at first grade, and he didn't make it to eighth grade, ninth grade, and then once you get in high school, you just drop out because you're struggling tremendously. I had to make an executive decision, like, "Now, Grandma, I'm gonna have to go ahead and override what you're saying,"
And you know
Right.
what? I
I
wish
because
did the
somebody
no,
would
same
have done that
thing.
with me.
I did the same thing with my son. He
uh-huh,
he had a speech disorder because he had
impairment.
large tonsils and adenoids, and it affected him talking. So he didn't start talking till he was like 5 years old, which caused a learning disability. But I got he
Mm-hmm.
couldn't get him cut out till he was 5. So once he got him cut out, he went to speech therapy for 3 years, and now he proper, like, he called my job one day. The nurse say, you got a phone call. I was like, who is it? She was like, I don't know, some white man. It was my son.
Now, see, look
But
about
we do
But
have to
Shamika,
address it
don't
with,
stop. Don't stop. You didn't know 24 years ago. Even once you realized that something was going on with your son, you still didn't understand. And we have these generational curses. We have what Mama then told you. Don't label. Don't label.
shoot,
You didn't just come
I
up
was
with
in
"don't label
counseling.
your son."
My mama had me in
That
counseling
was
in
just
grammar
something you
school.
thought.
see, I
Yeah,
never
my
want
mom,
to
my
Right.
mama,
But just
she,
keep pushing.
unless
I
she
never want
really
to be
down
the
on
person
need.
that be in counseling anything. And like maybe I think
Right.
15, right before I left Chicago, I used to have panic attacks real bad. If I stress on something or if I worry too much, I have real bad panic attacks. I was working at Rainbow and I was on my way to pick the kids up from school, and my
That's
kids
what
went to
Meg's
school
saying now.
on the low end. But I had a really bad panic attack
Mm-hmm.
on Lakeshore Drive. My best friend was like,
Mm.
nope, we went straight to the emergency room. And I guess in the ER, if you never had a panic attack before, oh my God, I
I've
really
had
wish it
one.
on you because it feel like you're dying. It feel like you can't
Mm-hmm.
breathe. It's something wrong. And I get there, and the
Mm-hmm.
first thing they did an EKG and everything, found out everything was okay, but they gave me some medicine. The medicine had me knocked out. I'm laying there, and I can hear everything that's going on around me. I just couldn't open my eyes. And I heard her say, "What did y'all give her?" And they said Ativan. I knew what
Yep.
Ativan was from working at
Of
Rainbow,
course.
and I
Of
never
course.
went back to the doctor again for my panic attacks until I moved here and they
Mm-hmm.
started getting
And
real bad again. Because I'm in a
Mm-hmm.
new
but that's
element.
a
I
lot of
was
things
depressed when I
too,
moved
because
here.
people don't like to take they don't like the
Well,
effects of the medication.
when you moved here with the and had to go back to the hospital, what did they do here?
I expressed I did not want no narcotics. Like right now in my file, I do not take. If I was walking with a walker at one point, I would not take narcotics because my mom was a drug abuser. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
scared to be hooked on
Mm-hmm.
anything. So I'm not
I
taking
feel you. I
narcotics.
feel you.
And do
Mm-hmm.
Right.
not give me any.
I definitely
Don't give
can
me
relate
any
with that.
antidepressant medication. So what the trick for me, and I have not had one, knock on wood, in years,
Mm-hmm.
breathing through a paper bag. I would rather do something.
Yeah.
I had to have that control. I'm a control person. But
Mm-hmm.
that narcotic,
Hey, Madam Soul
that
Food.
psychotropic medication, I didn't like the way it make me feel. I have to be in control of myself. And
Mm-hmm.
that medication did not make I
Yeah.
didn't like
And then
mm-mm.
but we know
But
how
I
it makes
noticed
you
that with the
feel.
patients.
Right. We
I
see the
noticed
Yeah.
that
patients
with a
walking
lot of
around
the
like
patients,
zombies.
because
Yeah.
some patients
Yeah.
would just say they refuse their medicine, but then you would have those high functioning patients that would say, "I don't like to be slobbing." Like it makes a lot of them slob heavily. They don't
Yeah.
like that feeling. They
Because
feeling
they be on
groggy.
heavy dosage
Um,
too. Mm-hmm.
they used to always say, "We're gonna send you to the hospital for a tune-up," and it could be your resident that used to run errands for you. And then when they come back from the hospital, they slobbing, they can't barely stand up.
For about
They
2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, are
And
you
we
Because they
helping
didn't
them or
change
are
their
you just
medicine. They
doping
didn't
them
change
up?
their medication around.
And working at Rainbow, we done seen patients come in. It was this man and wife, a couple. They came in to Rainbow because they was trying to get their check started, the first of the month checks, and they had to take those
Mm-hmm.
medications. And after they had to take the
That is.
medication. After so long of taking medication, it did start messing with their mental health.
Uh-huh.
It
And
did
they
start
go
making
they on
them.
a mission to beat the system. And look what happened.
And that's another reason
Mm-hmm.
why a lot of these kids taking popping these pills and they self medicating themselves and they
Mhm.
doing it the wrong way and it's altering their mental status.
Because they not gonna go to no doctor.
No,
They
and
not
they
gonna go
taking
to the
these
And
doctor.
a
and they
lot of
taking
them
these
are
drugs
self-medic. I mean,
recreationally, and
because
it's altering their mental status, and that's why we have these kids with no. It's like we have a generation of no souls out here.
Zombies. Zombie
Yeah.
lane.
they have no frontal lobe. Their frontal lobe is
Yes.
gone.
It's gone.
Cognitive
Yes.
thinking is gone. They don't have
Yeah,
one.
it's
They
they
don't
they
have
ain't
one.
number
And a lot
zombies.
of them are self-medicating from home abuse, molestation,
Yep.
just physical abuse, verbal abuse. You
Yep.
know, I had to learn to stop hollering and screaming at my kids all the time. I mean, a lot of stuff can affect you.
Yeah, paranoid anxiety. It can give them anxiety. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Paranoid anxiety. Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, there's so many different
Mm-hmm.
mental illness. Then they mix them all together and put this one with that one and that one with this one.
Well,
And
see, but see,
baby,
people know the
hey
basics:
Tangy,
bipolar, schizophrenic.
thank you for
I
coming.
don't hear I don't hear voices, and I don't feel like I'm bipolar. But there's other mental illness. There's other things that you're not mentally healthy.
Right, and that could
Anxiety,
be just something.
depression, paranoia.
Anxiety is a mental health condition.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
something like anxiety is a mental health condition. And to be honest with you, just about all of us experience anxiety disorder,
I
even
mean, how
down
many
to
times you
just
go to bed
worrying.
and you start thinking about
Worrying is
stuff
anxiety.
Start thinking about stuff you should have thought about. You going to bed. Oh, where the kid's birth certificate at? Oh, where my license at? What my but it's supposed to be time for you to rest and go to bed. Now your mind is racing and you thinking about all this other stuff. What I'm gonna do tomorrow? What I'm
Yes.
gonna cook tomorrow? What I'm gonna do this? What's gonna happen this way? What's gonna happen? It's like
You're
this
right,
is my
man. I mean,
time to
some
rest.
people
Why
say
am
they
I
depressed,
thinking about
and
it?
they just say, some people say that they depressed or they just sad. But you know, when you have
Yeah,
a longevity of the sadness, then it may be something wrong. So yeah, people need to know how to differentiate. You know what I'm saying? If you're
because
sad or
people have
depressed,
seasonal depression. I
right? You
mean, the
have seasonal
wintertime
depression
makes
too. But if
people
you're just
down.
sad a day or two, or sad for a specific reason, then I wouldn't
Now, if you
consider
depressed
that
because that check
depression.
didn't come in the mail like it was supposed to, that's
Right, you
depression.
know,
That ain't
okay, all right, girl,
depression.
right, yeah.
My
So I
money
want to
ain't
open
right.
the
That's
chat up.
broke pressure. That ain't
I want to
depression.
open the chat up for questions. If anybody got any questions or anybody want to come up and share a story real
Thank
quick before we
you,
go,
Queen.
huh?
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna leave. I'm going back to the chat, sister.
Okay,
I'm going
sis,
back to
thank
the
you for
chat
coming
too.
up. Okay, Shalita, thank you for coming up. Yeah, so guys, that topic we can go on and on. Oh, we can go all night about that and really touch on some things. Hey, Pandy's hair care. Thank you for coming. Yeah, so yeah, that topic we could talk about that for days. You hear me, baby? But you know, one thing I can say, yeah, I worked in mental health and I actually loved it. I did. I love my patients. I love them, and they love me too. They used to come running. They used to come running, telling on folks, telling me so I can go get them. Who messing with you? They come telling. Yes. You say you was hit by a car a few months ago, and I was given medication, and I told my neurologist I'm not taking this every day. I still go and keep up with my appointments because of trauma. Yeah, but I mean, you do have that option not to take it every day or as or high dosage or whatever or at all. You know, it's just about what you are willing to deal with. Yeah. But yeah, they would come running to tell me what was going on because somebody was messing with them, or they needed me to fix a problem or issue. Some of them could be childlike. I just loved it. They be waiting at the door for you to come into work in the morning. They made my day. It was the staff that I couldn't stand. But the patients, I love them to death. But baby, when you get to them staff members, honey, whoo, it was many days. Oh Lord Jesus. Whoo, they gonna take me out of here in cuffs. But I made it through. I made it through. But it wasn't easy. But my patients, I love them. Still call some of them sometimes. They give you your own name. One of them called me Boudel. Do I look like a Boudel, y'all? He called me Boudel. I be sitting at the desk. He come, Boudel, crying. Because somebody messing with me. They better not admit that was my baby now. That was my baby. Yeah, I still miss some patients too. Honey, I was talking to my sister Tangie earlier about one of our patients. One of the staff members had died, and we had the obituary posted in the front of the office. And she came up and she was like, "Oh, what happened?" And we told her that she had died from pneumonia. And she said, "Oh, she ain't like it real cold, did she?" Baby, you talking about somebody who passed out last girl, we died. We died. But they will make your day with some of the stuff they come out they Woo! Baby, we had some good laughs, good times. We had some good laughs and good times at work. Couldn't wait to go to work just to see our patients. Yep, take them shopping. Your grandmama was a psychiatric nurse. She would tell me some stories. Yeah, she used to carry the keys. That's right, god dog. And they mess up. That's how my sister Tangie, she was a psychiatric nurse too. Baby, don't let them get the counting, honey. Time for a little nap. Cause you acute right now. We got to treat that acute behavior. Yeah, baby, them was some good times, good old days. I miss them days, cause, whew, yeah, them was my highlights. Shoot, yeah, boy, we had some good times. Anybody else want to come up and say something, or y'all got some questions, comments? Some topic ideas for next Monday. Oh, Shalita, girl, you remember that? You remember that, Shalita? You using that skills now, girl? Talking about taught you how to write a care plan, girl. I forgot all about care plans. That's right, girl. 4.0 GPA. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's my little sis right there with your smart self. You sure did right. You used to want to write them. That's why, girl, here you go. Sure, you used to love to write them out. Hey, Justina. Thank you for coming. We was talking about mental health tonight. You got something you want to share before we head out? We usually head out at 8, but tonight it was a really good conversation we had going on tonight. Give me some topic ideas y'all may want to talk about next week or something. Shalita called this topic mental health this week. I think Baby D had a topic. I think I wrote it down. You work for Section 8 mental. Girl, tell me about it. Right, the workers, not the tenants. I know that's right. It's always the workers. It's always the worker.
I just wanted to add, sister, like a lot of them worked regular jobs that lived there. A lot of them I had a patient that was a CNA.
Yeah.
It was crazy as bad shit. Crazy. Work at the Jewel down the street. Work at your local restaurant.
Yeah, man. Would you like mild sauce on your fries?
They walk amongst us. They
work amongst us. Some of them are functioning.
Yes, functioning.
Yeah, some we got them out here that ain't labeled as functioning with no medication. I think I'd rather trust one with the meds than without.
But that addiction, it really did go hand in hand because a lot of them was on drugs. A lot of them was alcoholics. A lot of, highly. And the type of facilities that we worked in, I worked at Grass Mill North, but I mean, it was an open door policy. They were selling drugs in the facility, the residents, the patients.
Oh, yeah. The patients selling, to each other. Yeah.
Our building got shot up one time because one of the residents ran off with the drug people dope.
All right,
and they shot up the front of the building.
I remember that. I remember that. Good Lord. And you at work at a shootout, at work, in a nursing home.
In a nursing home, because one of these patients that took your pack.
Baby, bye. So you done called up the dope boy and told him, come on through.
Yes. If I'd have went in there with a paper and pen when I was 18, I went in at 18. I came out at 33. If I'd have went in with a paper and pen.
Look, Baby D.
Yes, embracing your flaws.
That would be a good topic. Let me write that down.
How about I say write that down, sister?
Right. Let me write that down now.
Yes, Justine. It was New Jack City is what I called it.
I definitely remember.
Survival of the fittest in there. No security. You your own security.
Yes.
We had security for one shift, 3 to 11. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to shut these facilities down. But my thing is, once you shut them down, then where they gonna go?
True. Just like and when they messed up shutting down all the mental health clinics, because where they gonna go to get their counseling and their medicine, the ones that don't live in the nursing home.
Because once they started that moving on program where they was setting them up, they was giving them apartments, they was furnishing these apartments. Hell, had me ready to sign in a few times.
Okay.
They give them vouchers they set them up so they can go get their meds and all this stuff. And it worked for a few people. It worked for a few. We had a couple move back because they had a baby. Once again, the two sites reproducing. Because
and we had the 80s crack babies. Don't start. We had the 80s crack babies.
And then we got them 90s
and
babies.
Now we got the 90s mental health babies.
And the 2000s.
And the 2000 mental health babies.
Cause we
What we
took them
gonna
from
do?
18 to 58. We
Hey,
had one going to
TSM.
school from there. He was getting on the school bus every day.
Oh Lord Jesus, baby.
School bus
Mm.
pick him up every morning.
And now he outside right now, kicking it. Now he one of the shooters.
And sometimes when the families come to visit, you
Hey,
see where the
TSM.
apple fell. It didn't fall far from the tree.
So no, because a lot of times let me meet your mom and dad. Let me meet your parents.
And once that
Oh,
family,
and now you got a clear understanding of what's going on. What Madam Soulful say? 2000s babies be trying to bust you up. Oh yeah,
baby, them folks be mad. Especially
they
them
mad
girls.
at the
Them
world.
young
They
girls
come
be
out.
mad.
You see them little babies be coming out frowned up and fist ball. Them babies they done been here before. Remember when we was talking about that, how them babies they come back quick.
They coming back quick.
Tell them, baby, they come back quick.
They say you ain't
As
seeing the
quick as
light
you
in the
die, you
sky.
come right back.
You seeing the light coming out. You seeing that hospital light. You being reborn instantly.
Instantly reborn. They come back pissed off, like, damn, I wasn't even gone. I ain't even see Jesus. I'm back already.
Back in hell.
I'm back in hell already. God damn it.
It's
Yeah, they
rough.
coming
It's
back
rough.
quick as they left.
But I can't lie, the true crazy, and I ain't talking about the ones who work in the system and the ones who stronger. The true crazy, I love them to death. Cause you crazy for free.
Yeah, I love now the true crazy. I love true crazy. And that's
I
what I'm
love
talking
you.
about.
Cause you got a problem, baby. And I understand
Uh-huh.
you got a problem. And I know on Monday you gonna call me every big fat black bitch you can call. And on Tuesday you gonna ask me for $1. But it's okay.
Right. It's all right. It's
It's
all right. You
okay,
still my
baby.
baby. You still come
You
on get
still my
this
baby.
dollar.
Come on, get this dollar, go on about your business. Now leave me alone today.
Yeah, Justina, we're gonna pray. Yeah, we're gonna pray that your son don't have any his mental health is not affected.
Yeah. Just
Mm-hmm.
keep it like just keep it, if you see something, do something. If you start seeing signs and symptoms, do something. And don't
Right.
quickly run to medication. Don't quickly let them
Right.
medicate them
Right.
up.
Because sometimes counseling could just work. Sweet Reese
Yeah.
say they come out using the iPad and the computer. They sure do. You remember back when we was born, kids was born with their eyes closed. Now
For at
they
least two
born their
weeks.
eyes open, they holding their bottle. Baby, damn near
My
crawling.
my
They
cousin
done
baby,
crawled
3 weeks
out. Shit.
old. That baby is trying to hold her head up.
Right. They
Her
done crawled
eyes
out.
been
So you
open.
ain't even have to push them out. They crawled out.
Yeah, here I am. Here I am, world.
Worrying about hold the neck, hold the neck.
You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that.
Right.
Uh-uh.
Baby.
That's all. Pay attention to the warning signs. Read up. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. If you see that there are signs and symptoms, educate yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because they'll tell you the different signs and all that. I know I had all them, we had all them trainings and stuff,
Yeah,
different signs and
and
symptoms
that
of
way when
mental
you do take them
illnesses.
to the doctor and the doctor tell you something, at least you educated where you can say, well, doctor, no, maybe. Because it's okay to disagree with your doctor because they human.
Yeah,
They not
exactly.
God.
Yeah, because I know I've been in the doctor and I've told them, look, I think such. And they listen to me.
Yeah. And it's
Because
not a
they don't know.
problem. Don't
I
worry
know what's
about
going on with my
labels.
body.
Don't worry about what people may think. Don't worry about how people may feel. Get your loved one together. Get yourself together. Don't worry about all that.
Mm-hmm. Because we all get common sense. We know when something ain't right. Sometimes we just look over and ignore it. But
And
we really
especially
know when something ain't right. And
as a
then when they
mother,
get
you have
older,
a different
when they get
instinct.
older, we sit back and be like, I knew something was wrong with him back when he was. But they ain't never do nothing about
Now,
it.
right now, everybody saw it. Yeah, we saw that coming.
We saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you address it early, because sometimes it may just be they don't know how to communicate and they act out.
Right. Right.
Or sometimes it could be the environment. Listen to your kids.
Yep,
Listen to
it could
your
be the
children.
environment. And be
Listen.
careful the environments that we put our kids in.
Right, listen. It's a reason your baby don't like that certain person.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reason. Don't force your kids to like nobody, talk to nobody, especially if they are sociable people.
Right.
And it's a certain person they don't want to deal with. Trust that.
Yep.
Babies are innocent spirits and they feel when something ain't right.
Yep. Even if the person never done nothing to them,
Right,
they
right. The
can feel
person
that
may have that,
energy.
they can feel that
So don't
energy.
assume that the person has done something to the child automatically.
Right,
It could just be they just don't. I don't like
right.
them.
I
Just
don't
like
like
when
them,
a
and it's
person
okay.
walk in and the dog won't start barking at them.
Hmm.
Something about them. My dog don't like them.
It's the reason. It,
Mm-hmm.
like you say, it may not have been anything you've done. It could just be your energy. I mean, like
Right.
how many times have you walked in a room and met a group of people and it's just one person?
Mm-hmm. You
One
like
person. That person ain't said nothing, ain't done
ain't
nothing, ain't behaved in no type of
mm-mm.
way. But it's
Mm-hmm.
your spirit, your
Something
energy.
about them. Keep them away from me.
Yeah, you know.
Especially before I start having these cocktails, because yeah, I don't know what might happen. I don't know now. After a couple of shots,
Sister.
I might have been hauled off and knocked somebody upside the head. Now you might want to,
Now
you
we
know.
all in the altercation, and now we just
Now
gonna
we
figure it
all in
out.
the altercation.
Now
Hey,
once we get in the car, then we'll figure out what happened. Then we gonna say, now
cause
what
cause
happened,
we
sister?
getting in the car.
Now what happened, sister? Why did we have to fight them people?
Hey, but we ain't gonna be asking them questions while we in there. We gonna wait till we get to the car. Girl, what happened? What happened? All I know is we had to move some
Exactly.
furniture.
Exactly, Madam Soul Food. Children do not ask to be born. They do not choose their parents.
That's right. Oh, baby, say it again. I always say that we don't choose our
Say it
family
louder for
or
the people
we
in
don't
the
choose
back.
our parents or our family, but we can choose our
Choose,
friends.
but we can choose who we let in our space.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And don't think just because they blood that you have to deal with them. That's something I've had to learn, and I'm still learning. Just because we share the same DNA.
Look at what Sweet Bree say. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I was overprotected with my children and my family laughed and talked about it. Now they wishing they did the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Because now they kids out of control and yours over here doing what they supposed to do.
Or something didn't happen to a child, and
Uh-huh.
because you let them,
Uh-huh. I know you wish you was a little more stricter when they were
mm-hmm,
younger.
or you wish you would have said, no, you can't go over this person's house, or you can't spend the night
Uh-huh.
at this friend's house. Because I
Uh-huh.
don't
I don't
think
want you
people
hanging
even
with
do
that
spend the
right.
nights no more.
That's baby, my kid. I ain't play that. I wasn't one of them mothers. Nope.
My oldest spent the night at a select few houses, and my
Oh,
youngest
dang, I
don't like
forget.
nobody.
Right. I ain't play that at all. My mama didn't before my mama died. Baby, my mama be like, "Where you going?" I be like, "Outside." Well, you can leave the kids, and I watch the kids. Okay, she
Yeah.
ain't even want me, because she knew I might go out, I might have me a cocktail or something.
Uh-huh.
No, keep my grandbabies right here.
Keep
And
my,
I
you
was
can
the
go
same
be a
way.
freak.
My kids didn't never go spend the night at my friend's house like that. Nothing. I can't. They can't even tell you. I think my kids spent the night out one time,
I think the only
and that was at their
Davion,
godmama house.
only friend Davion made to spend the night at was Tangy.
Yep. That one time, I just was
That was
not one
it.
of them type of mothers. No, when I leave my child coming with my kids, coming with me. That's just what. That's
Mm-hmm.
just what. No offense to nobody, but I just like to keep mine with me.
I can see what they do.
Right, right. I need to see all that because I was overprotective, like Sweet Ree say. I was overprotective. I had to monitor mine.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, Meg, I did not get my damn teleport. I forget. I didn't even go out today. Even though I came off isolation, but I still didn't go out.
What's that? What's Taylor Port?
Some wine.
Oh, okay.
You can get that Wally World, girl. I stole. Yeah, she said it's good. It's strong.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I want to try. She said it's strong. But Meg, what kind was it? Because you said, excuse me. You
You
said
got
it was two
COVID
different
symptoms.
girl. The COVID coming up in belches, and I don't
It's
even
coming
belch
up.
like that.
It's coming up,
I
coming
think
out.
I caught an onion somewhere in that lasagna.
Uh-huh.
But Meg, you said it was two different kinds. Now, which kind is the good one? Because which kind is the good one? Because you said one was better than the other one. Oh yeah, my mama. Yeah, my mama kept everybody kids.
Mm-hmm.
My mama kept all the kids.
Listen, I keep my kids. I ain't trying to keep your kids. You
So
take your
my
kids
mama
on.
had a daycare business over there. Shit,
But
she was
folks don't do
charging
that no more.
$15 a child.
Folks don't do that no more. You had that one auntie, that one grandma kept
Yeah,
everybody.
that was my mama. Yeah, they love my mama. Well, my mama had them kids piled up in the car, going to
That's right,
going to the
sweet Reed.
park.
And it used to be a thing where you wanted to keep
She
your
would say that's
girls.
her grandbaby be right there with her. Yeah,
You wanted to make sure your girls were safe. But now we living in the era you got your boys,
baby.
your girls, your dogs.
Yes, absolutely. Got to keep them right there with you, honey.
Because
Cause
people are
same
weird.
thing can happen to your boys. That can happen
Huh.
to your girls too. Yeah, sweet red. The regular Taylor port. They have many different kinds, but I only had the Taylor port and the Taylor tawny. So now that's what I'm saying. It was two of them. So which one is better, the Taylor port or the Taylor tawny? The Taylor port is what you had today on your yesterday on your live, right? The one that says port only. Okay, so Taylor port. I'm gonna try some of that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said it's strong. I know it's strong because I had a live playing. She was cooking Sunday dinner, Cornish hens and cabbages and sweet potatoes and cornbread and stuff. So I had walked away for a minute, come back, and she was looking flustered, like. And I was wondering what
it
had
kicked in.
happened.
It had kicked
Yeah,
in.
that was that way. I said, I gotta give me some of that now. It ain't been but about 15 minutes. Shit, it's working quick. I had to give me some of that. What's it say? I fed kids on the block one time. A child came to me and said, "Can you pray for me?" Oh wow, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
wow. I'm
That's
stunned just
and
reading it. That's
are
a
you still in
blessing.
touch with that child? How is that child doing now? That child knew something was going on.
She said, "Kids carry more on their backs than parents sometimes." You ain't lying. Them kids be stressed out, poor babies.
I mean, but how many times have you seen an older kid that look like they 10 or 11 walking, taking 3, 4 more other kids to school, and they responsible for this child crossing the street,
Better not let
getting to
nothing
their
happen to
class,
them.
and
Yeah.
they cross better than me,
Better not let nothing happen to them.
and they don't.
And then get home and have to cook them something to eat and everything, baby.
Got to cook, got to clean, got to make sure everything's straight. Because these new mamas, they feel like either I'm gonna work or I'm gonna raise the kids, but you can't pick that option when it's just you and the kids. It
Now,
ain't
Meg,
likely
I
that's
bust
a
you out. Right. You I done bust Meg all the way out.
It's all right, Meg. It's all right, Meg. It's okay. Ain't
It
nothing with
happens to
nothing
the
wrong
best
with
of us.
little libation, little spirits in you. It's
Ain't
okay.
nothing wrong with that. Cause I was gonna have mine today too, but I'm gonna give me some when I go to Walmart.
That's good. That's good. He's doing okay considering his body. That baby knew back then that someone right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you gotta listen. You gotta listen. You took the time to listen.
Yeah, you too, sweet Reed. Thank you so much for coming. She's so sweet. Thank you so much for coming. And her voice is so cute. Oh, girl, sweet Reed. That name is perfect for her.
Perfect.
Yes. You know, sweet Reed, Madam Soul Food. Yeah, Shalita, grandma.
Yeah. That's my worry. So come time to be a grandma. I'm a boy mom. You know, sometimes
Me
these
too.
women get a little crazy. It's like, am I
Yeah,
gonna have a
baby.
relationship with grandkids? Is he gonna go out here and have a baby with somebody?
Because you
They
know how
be,
these women get.
and I better get right with them. They pad me when
I've been
they
to get right
18.
back with their grandma, like, girl, bye.
Pad me when you're 18. I ain't finna deal with your
Right,
mom.
you and that baby go, son, you just bring the baby over, you know, because I ain't got time. Yeah, she is, Meg. Yeah, honey. But her grandson's mother, she's real sweet, and they got a good relationship, which
That's
is
good.
good. Yeah, which is good. Yeah, he do, basically. I seen he was up there eating chicken and macaroni, strained beans, cornbread yesterday. Shalita had him in the high chair.
Mm-hmm.
She started them young.
Yeah, these kids be hungry. That milk
Six
don't do
months,
nothing
he
for
was
them.
up in that high chair tearing them chickens and macaronis and cornbreads up.
That little milk don't do nothing for these babies. They be hungry.
Uh-huh.
That's right. You know, make sure, you know, especially if you know you have a stable environment, it's okay sometimes to say, just bring the baby here. Sometimes people abuse that though.
Oh yeah, that's good, Madam Sofa. Yeah, some people do abuse that.
I know I can take them over here.
Oh, you are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, baby
Hmm.
D, give us your link to your TikTok.
Okay, I'll put it back in there. Baby D 1183. But I'll put it back in the chat.
Yeah.
BABYDEE 1183. Because I'm an 80s baby. And my mama didn't do no crack.
I know she did. I know she did.
She think weed is crack.
I know Mama didn't do no crack. I love it. Every time we say that, you be like,
My mama didn't do no crack.
uh. That's Baby D TikTok. Y'all drop y'all links in the chat. Meg, Chevy, y'all drop some links in the chat. If you can, drop my Madam Soul Foods in the chat too. It's time to start linking up, y'all, because we're gonna be
Mm.
heading on out.
This one went over, sister. We
Oh
had a
yeah,
good
we
one,
went up. We
Shalita.
had some good talk today.
Shalita had a good topic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget,
Yeah,
y'all. Put if you something on your mind, put it in the chat. We
that's
can talk
right.
about it Monday.
Yep, and keep your ears open because next month we're gonna be starting something new twice a month. We're gonna let y'all know exactly what it is. What's today? We'll let you guys know next Monday
Hmm.
what it is that we're gonna be starting, the days and the times that we're gonna be doing it. We'll let you guys know
Our
next
sister,
Monday.
you know, I won't be here Monday. We be gone Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I won't be on the panel, y'all. I'ma miss y'all
Yeah,
next
yeah, right,
Monday.
right. I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
If
We're
I
gonna
get
miss you
if I
next
get some
Monday.
free time, I'll try to chime in.
But you know the time difference too. So we gotta I
Right.
think you're gonna be two hours
Ahead.
behind, aren't
Behind.
you?
No. I think Vegas is 2 hours ahead. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Okay, so that's for so we'll let them know on the 21st, February 21st,
Yeah.
exactly what day and time. So we're gonna let them know. Because I want to let them know together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So February 21st, we'll let everybody know what our new thing is gonna be. Mind open is still gonna be going on Mondays. But
We got something else in the coffee pot
oh yes, yes,
brewing.
yes, yes. Some good old Colombian coffee. Can somebody drop my link in the chat for me, please? Shalita, you got any social media you want us to follow you on? Put it down in the chat. Your Instagram or look at Madam Soul Food over there. Like, I'm gonna check y'all out. She said she writing stuff down.
Mm-hmm. Got her
What's
sticky pad and
her? She
pen.
was here. She's still here.
Okay, sister, I'm going back to the chat for real. I ain't coming
Okay.
back tonight, y'all.
Okay. All right. See you in a few minutes. No, I'm just playing. Thank you. Thank you, Chevy. Yes, I do too, Meg. I'm so glad that it's off of Facebook. Well, my group's still on Facebook, but I'm so glad that that I'm able to, like, incorporate it here where I can engage more with everybody. I really enjoy that. I really do. And I'm so glad that you guys are here and continue to come back week after week. I'm thankful for all the new people that's coming. I really appreciate everyone. I really do. And I'm not just saying that to be saying it. I'm for real. And I hope you continue to come back and don't be scared to engage. Come up on a panel. Hey, we all here for each other. We here for each other. And we all believe in supporting each other as well. And we here to learn and teach. Whatever, everybody got something to bring. So, okay, Pandy, thank you for coming. I wonder if it's time for us to drop our links. Pandy, before you go. I don't think she's a mod. Meg or Chevy, can you help me and drop Pandy's link? Thank you, Madam Soul Food. I try to be positive and just, I like to have a little humor, but at the same time, get down to business too, Yeah. That's right, baby D. We want more of you all to come to the panel because we want to hear from you. We definitely do. We definitely want to hear from you guys. And give me some topics. Yes. But I think we had another successful mind openers. Once again. We had us another successful night. There go Pandy's link. Thank you, Meg. You're so wonderful. Yeah, man, come on up and join us. Whenever you're ready, we here. But yeah, come on up to join us because you got a lot of knowledge and some things to share too. We want to get input from everybody because, like I say, it's real perspectives from real people. You know what I'm saying? We all come from different environments. We different ages. We live in different cities. You know what I'm saying? Different states. We come from, different families. We all got something to share that may help somebody. Somebody that's listening, that's not even, up here in the chat. They may be in the background listening, but that's fine. That's right. Yep. But y'all know Queen loves you, don't you? I do. Now, if y'all fold, I'ma stop. But if you're rolling, I'm gonna rock, okay? Always remember, my jewels, stay gallivanting, audacious, and paralyzing. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment after the video. That way, leave me a comment in the comment section after I end the live. Okay? I appreciate all you guys. That's funny. I know. Madam Soul Food. That's right. If you fold, I'ma stop. But if you're rolling, I'm gonna rock. Hey. But okay, I'm finna let you guys go for real this time. Queen loves you. Mwah.